What's up everyone? Welcome to the studio. A lot of people have been asking for a studio tour, so I figured I'd give one to you. So here we are. So this is a studio I actually built, and I've never really built anything before, so this was a learning experience, and it's not quite done. There's no trim on that. The lights aren't really in up there, but I've got power and it's working for me. So, welcome to the studio. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's do a little rundown of the tools. Here, my tried and true rolling mill. I use this all the time for just about every single piece I make. If I need to roll a little bit of sheet out, it's amazing, or melt in a big ingot and roll it out. This thing is clutch. Shout out to Durston for making a great rolling mill. I love them and I use it all the time. Also, a little caveat, I didn't even have a rolling mill until this year. I've made jewelry for many years without one, and you can get by for sure without one, but they're pretty nice to have around if you have one. So a few people asked a little bit about some of these photos. So this one was from a trip to Iceland that I went on with my wife, and this is Kirkjufell. Love this place. And this was Moraine Lake in Banff National Park in Alberta, Canada, which is awesome. This little one in the shadows here was just a little Milky Way photo I took just north of Burlington, Vermont, actually, and that place is incredible. But anyway, moving on to tools. This is my little anvil. Just if I need to hammer out a little piece, this is clutch. And then I just keep my buffing wheel down here. I used to have a whole buffing station, but now I just take it outside. And it's nice. It's a whole lot less messy without compound dust going everywhere. Next, my power hone that I use to sharpen gravers, and this thing is amazing and well worth the price. It's kind of expensive, but honestly, just having it and not needing to worry about my gravers being dull is well worth it. And you can find good deals honestly on eBay, or even sometimes by calling GRS directly. You can get good sales, or on a refurbished unit or something like that. But then my favorite tool of all, my GRS graver mock, and I use this thing in every single piece I make. For stone setting, engraving, for everything. This is a tool I can't recommend enough. Next we have my Leica A60 scope. This is a tool I use for everything I do basically. Little light the switches on. This allows me to get a level of detail that I can't achieve with just an optimizer. Highly recommend it. Even though they're expensive, they're well worth every penny. Here is my GRS standard block. And this I also use for every single piece I do, and it's on my little GRS turntable. And this is actually just on a drill press stand. Then of course my bench. Something every jeweler needs. And this is an old one I got from my aunt who was a jeweler, and she wasn't using it anymore, so now I use it. And then some old pieces of mine that I photographed years ago, but some of my favorite pendants that I've ever made. Some of the gems I have stockpiled, all unorganized of course. Here's my soldering station, and where I pour ingots. Here's my torch. I use a Smith Little torch, and this thing does everything I need it to. I love this torch. Also, for those wondering about the gas I use, this is a little camping propane tank, and it lasts me over a year of daily use. Pretty awesome. Then of course, my flex shaft. This is key to jewelry making. It makes such a big difference to have, and Fordham makes an amazing one. And of course, my handpiece. I recently upgraded to the quick change handpiece. I had an old crank system for the entirety of my jewelry career, but I love this thing. Anyway, that's it. This is my studio. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions about any of the tools you see here, please let me know down below in the comments. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for all the support you've given me. It's enabled me to create this space and get all these tools that I've wanted to invest in myself and my jewelry career. And each and every single piece here is something that I saved pennies, I pinched pennies in order to get. And a lot of them took a long time to pay off, but it's well worth it. Investing in yourself is something that I can't recommend enough. It gives fuel to the fire to push yourself further, to improve your skills, And if you're new on this path to success in your jewelry career, I wish you the best of luck. And always feel free to hit me up with any questions you might have. But wishing you all the best. All right, peace.